Okay, I'm gonna do my first MOC design. So I'm using this set as my template. So I got this. This is another set I've gotten now. And I didn't like the design of the transport. I didn't care for that. So I played around with some designs, and actually on the second version, but I'm doing this as the first version. So I'm gonna get that out of the way, and we don't need those. So I'm gonna get set up here, get all the pieces out. There we go. Get rid of that. Keep that from rolling off too much. So get everything out here on the table. I think it's interesting how they have part of one of the minifigs in the other bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those guys together. Do that. And oh, there's a head in there already. That was unexpected. It was upside down. There we go. Well, you get the gray one. So where are the other guys? They're there. Get him in there. There we go. There's one guy. Oh, he's not even on camera. There you go. Put him right down at the bottom. Another one together. Those are the night troopers. Look at the death trooper here. Give him his blaster here. There we go. Put that one right there. I'll give this guy a gun. His blaster. There we go. The other two aren't going to get it, and you'll see why. Get that together. All right, so there's the figures, the minifigures. We'll get some of this other stuff together here. All right, I'm going to assemble. Get these parts out, or I can see more of them. There we go. Need that little piece. Put that in there. I'm gonna put this one together here. Put that over there for now. Assemble this one. And I need this little bracket here. And there we go, there's that. Need one more of these little brackets. I'll put this one here. And then there it is. As you can see, I got these squares right here. I'm gonna add a couple more. And then I'll add some support here in a second. There's that one. Now I'm gonna put, where are they? There they go, little tiny ones. right here. And then I gotta find the matching one. Where'd you go? The challenge of being chaotic. There it is. Okay. There's the underside for now. And a couple more of these pieces. I think I made a mistake, but I'll fix that in a second. Yeah, actually did. Let's fix that. That's gonna go this way. Maybe. Trying to remember how I did this. Oh yeah. Maybe not. Let me look at my instructions. So I'm working on the instructions. I'm building it in Studio, but I need to figure out a couple things with that. Oh yeah, okay, that's what I did. Okay. That's a later design. So let me back up. Yeah, I was right the first time. I just misplaced it. Okay, so I'm gonna fix that back to the way I had it. And that's gonna sit here. And this is gonna sit on top of that. And then I'm gonna intentionally gap this. So there's gonna be a space because of the pieces that we have to work with. So we'll go ahead and plug this in now. Plug that one in. All right, so now this one's gonna go right there. That goes on top of it. So I'm covering up that hole. But we'll stabilize this in a minute. With this piece. There we go. And that one. Okay, so now I gotta add a couple other pieces here. Add that little hook here. And then, where'd you go? There you are. I'm gonna put that one there. This one here, this one here. All right, and then some flooring to stabilize that. There we go. All right, so those are all locked in pretty well. And then there we go. All right, let's see. Do that one here. Oops. All right, put that down for a second. I gotta get these little blue pieces involved. So this is gonna be the engine. Uh-oh, there's a piece stuck in there. That wonder what was going on there. There we go. Now it fits right. All right, and I think I had this on here like that last time. Get that out of the way. Where's the other hook? There it is. Or the clamp. Whatever that piece is called. All right. I'm gonna put that right there. And then I've got a couple of these other pieces that are gonna go here. Where'd the other one go? There it is. All right, and now we're gonna get to the tricky part. Okay, add. There's the other one. And let's see. There we go. I think that's working. And oh yeah, I need that gray piece. That's right. And this is gonna go here. I'll add that piece. All right. Where's that other curved piece? There it is. Put that one there, stabilize that. I'll go ahead and put these pegs in. There's that one. There we go. Okay, looking good. All right, now I need to do some other building here. There's that piece. I'm going to build 2 of those. All right, got 2 of those. And look at the smaller pieces here. I'm gonna build 2 of these. Get that little piece out of the way. That's actually a spare that doesn't get used. All right. Where are the corner pieces again? These little triangular ones will go here. All right, so there's those. Those are gonna go down here. These are the lower wings or whatever you want to call them, stabilizers. And then the other one will go right there. There's that. Okay, and now let's see. These other ones I built go like that. curve it up a little bit. So now we're getting somewhere. You see the design of the ship. So I was trying to make it more like the one from the Rebels show. I think that's how I did that. That might be wrong. Let me double check my build instructions that are still being revised. I did some changes with version 2, but I want to stick with the version 1. Oh yeah, I did that differently. Okay, so that's right. So that is going to be a little different. It's going to be here. I'm going to put there. And the other one, well, I'm going to add this piece here. There we go. Now I'm going to do the other side. So that's going to go here. And where'd they go? Okay, there's the triangular piece. Right there. Hook that in here. And then I'm going to do this square here. Cover up that seam. And then we'll do that piece there. And then that piece will go there. Oops, almost dropped the whole thing. And that piece there. So now we got the covering on the top. I'm going to put this last piece there on top of that. So it's all streamlined looking. As best I can with that. Again, limited number of pieces. Oh yeah, we're going to put their little weapons here. On that one. There we go. And now, we've got that red piece that's going to go in the gun, the cannon, whatever you want to call it. And then I got a spare blue piece and a spare red one. So the blue one I put on the bottom for the light. And then we'll do like an interior light with that red one. So put it wherever you want. And now I'm going to load it up. So I'll put the pilot in. Maybe. There we go. Now you put the windshield on the front. And now you got the pilot all squared away. And we'll have the other one. We'll put him in the back seat. All right, and they're there. And then we'll put one on the platform here. Inside the interior, rather. There we go. And I'll do this one on the platform. So there is my MOC. Complete. Trying to make it look more like the one in Rebels. Obviously not, but, you know, with the pieces. I think this looks better than the other one that was made by Lego. No offense, Lego, but you could have done better. You still got these that work. And then, you know, you can move these pieces around as needed. And your troops will fit inside the thing. So I can move this from in here. You might be able to squeeze even more in there. We'll see. I don't have any spares right now. There it is. There's my MOC build. That was the very first version I made of this. I have a different one. It's a little more streamlined. But yeah, so there you go. Pretty cool, I think. It's a lot of fun. It's very therapeutic. So, but I'm working on the Bricklink Studio program, building the instructions for that. That has its own set of challenges as I'm getting to know the software. But I'll have that posted on Rebrickable. It'll be free, and you can always use this video. Hopefully it's actually usable. I'm gonna watch this and edit it. So there you go. There's the very first Night Trooper, Death Trooper transport MOC. And take it easy.